Now, okay, so Jana, what would you say, why is it different? Like, from your opinion, why would you say it's different? Like when you're doing virtual stuff like this versus in person? Like what makes that difference between like, okay, let's us four doing this podcast here virtually versus doing it all in person with that
Um,
energy?
I think from my business perspective, there is something that is missing in the ability. There's something huge in the missing of hugging. I am such a hugger. I'm a hugger literally two of my friends told me that I'm a hug rapist because I hug without consent. I'm like, I don't care if you're not a hugger, I'm going to hug you. Hugging it's so important. And that sharing of energy really matters. But also there's something, palpable about being able to, I'll say it straight up. This whole 6 feet that we're supposed to stay back from one another, that's how far your heart chakra energy field goes. So if you want to feel somebody else's heart chakra and how they really are feeling in their energy body, how their mood really is, that will give you, like, you need to be within 6 feet of that person. So, when we talk about things being scripted, that's a strange distance to have selected so arbitrarily. Now,
I've heard that as well too about that distance from a podcast I listen to. So shout out to the Model Health Show from Sean Stevenson. And he's explained about that as well too. Now, where do you know like the scientifics to it? Like where has it said it's been either proven, or where did people come up with that number?
Okay, so metaphysics is a real study. And you can study metaphysics that will give you all kinds of understandings about your aura, so your auric body, your magnetic energy, your chakras. You can study about your etheric energy. There are all these different energetic bodies that our physical body is connected to, or rather that our physical body is. And then we tend to think of our body as just this thing, right? But you can be in the room with other people, things are coming into your aura, right? And they're affecting you. So when you're, for example, like let's say you're at Target and you see from across the room, there are two people fighting, it brings your mood down, right? Zane is tripping. What is going on?
Well, his quality got better and then he started tripping. I'm like, oh my.
It was like turning in circles. It's not that intense, is it? I guess it kind of is that intense. We're literally talking about metaphysics and bodies outside of your body. I guess it can't get okay.
And then Nat is out of this world.
Yes.
Travel to space.
Keep going. Keep talking. Maybe I'll go to Mars. Keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Stuff just happens.
I love it. So, there is a study of metaphysics that you can look into, and esoterics that will help you to understand all of these things are real. They're not fictitious.